In an effort to put faces in front of the funding battle, Department of Homeland Security personnel were placed behind Secretary Jay Johnson as he listed his department's duties.
Counterterrorism, border security, aviation security, port security, maritime security, cyber security, protection of critical infrastructure in this country. None of this is free.
The Republican-controlled Senate is ready to pass the funding bill, but Senate Democrats are blocking it. They don't like a provision in the bill tacked on by House Republicans that unravels President Obama's unilateral executive action on immigration, the move that defers the deportation of some 5 million immigrants living inside the U.S. illegally. The debate is not whether or not the Department of Homeland Security should be funded. Rather, it's whether or not Congress should use its power of the nation's pocketbook to stop President Obama from doing something many Americans believe is unconstitutional.
The executive action the president took late last year was clearly an unconstitutional end run around the lawmaking authority of the Congress of the United States.
Pence is one of the state leaders from across the country in Washington for the annual Governors Conference at the White House. President Obama appealed to governors to put pressure on the representatives in Congress to pass the bill.
They all work in your states. These are folks who, if they don't have a paycheck, are not going to be able to spend that money in your states. It will have a direct impact on your economy, and it will have a direct impact on America's national security.
But the Obama administration is also trying to protect the president's immigration action on another front, after a federal judge in Texas last week put a temporary hold on the move, in a case where 26 states are trying to stop the president's plan to protect illegal immigrants from going into effect. The administration has filed an appeal because the White House would like the immigration order to go into effect while the case is still in the courts. Some wonder if the White House is really making a strong enough case that it's truly urgent to pass the bill to fund Homeland Security. Monday in his daily briefing, Press Secretary Josh Earnest had a hard time explaining exactly how national security will be harmed if a funding bill isn't passed. If an agreement isn't reached, most DHS employees will still be required to report to work, but they won't receive a paycheck until Congress appropriates the money. 30,000 employees would be asked to stay home. And then there's the politics of the situation. Some conservatives argue the president's move to protect illegal immigrants is unpopular with the public. But despite that, Republicans worry they will take the fall, even though Democrats are actually the ones blocking the bill from coming to a vote.
If we don't fund the Department of Homeland Security, we'll get blamed as a party.
Some Republicans outside of Washington say the fight to stop the president is worth it. They say he abused his power and violated the Constitution, even after he said more than 20 times that he couldn't unilaterally move to help illegal immigrants. He did so anyway.
We need to protect the homeland. We also need to protect the Constitution.
Funding for DHS runs out Friday. Jennifer Wishon, CBN News, the White House.